少し能力を使った。離さないぞ絶対。さあ来い、ミリア訓練兵。返事はレンジャーだ。
アメリアちゃんも大変だね。
So I'm a little bit conflicted. This episode wasn't bad, but I can't say it was good, nor do I think I liked it very much. I think the first 10% of the episode, when it focused on Carol, when it focused on Carol, I was immediately like, last week I feel like we got set up, right? So last week we got the episode, and it was all about Ray's past and Carol and his Shisho and all of it, right? So then we transition into the ending of last episode, and Carol's getting introduced to the class, the homeroom teacher, and stuff like that. Then we see this episode start off with that, which I was like, okay, cool, we're going to get some Carol action, where's she been all this time? What's the relationship like? Is she going to be attacking Ray? So we got kind of like, yeah, she did a little bit. But then she just kind of like fell off the face of the anime earth. And I was very confused by that because like I felt like we were transitioning into the Carol arc, but instead the anime took us in a left field direction into a tournament that's going to be conducted with an academy called Diom Academy, which is like a more if the academy we're in focuses on physical abilities, that one focuses on magical academic abilities. And apparently there is a tournament that occurs between these two academies. So we got put in a very weird thing, right? Or maybe not right, I don't know. But we get introduced to a character called Arian Ogren, and we didn't really get introduced to her. We just kind of got the introduction to, hey, there's this girl out there who's stronger than Amelia and everybody else, right? And we then get Amelia being self-loathing and not feeling up to par. And we come to find out that she was actually really best friends with this girl for a really long time. They're very close to each other. But at some point in life, when they were like teenagers, well, again, they're still teenagers. But a couple of years ago, when they were still younger, probably between the ages of 10 and 14, something like that, Amelia started to feel inadequacy, and this girl started to win the things that they would do together, and that caused them to drift apart, as it would, right? If I had a best friend and we were both insanely into basketball, and then suddenly this dude grew 2 inches taller than me and was way more athletic, depending on the type of person I am, I may feel some type of way about that. And in this case, Amelia was feeling inadequate in face of Arian Ogren, right? And that caused them to no longer be friends. So that's basically their backstory. So now she's going to have to potentially face her anyways. So Ray decides to train her. All right, okay, that's all well and dandy. Where's Carol? Still no answer there. Ray decides to then put on a stupid-ass mask, and he looks ridiculous. And he starts to have her call him Ranger and all this other stuff. I just didn't like any of it. Like, I think it was meant to be funny, but it didn't hit with me at all. Like, I didn't find it fun. I was stone-faced just watching this stuff occur. The funniest moment was when she finally ran away, and she decided to, I don't know, go hide in a dark room under a desk or something, and Ray ended up using some ability that he has, like, to find her, and he just showed up out of nowhere. So I thought that was probably the funniest moment. But I went I wasn't like a wow, like it wasn't any kind of laugh. It was just that's funny. The rest of it just wasn't. Maybe it was different for you. Let me know in the comments. Was it different for you? Because for me, it just did not hit at all. Like, I was just like, this is not it. And I was so pissed at that. So then, we had all that. She has some, Amelia has some secret fantasy about all of them. Alyssa and them are all in, like, lingerie. Ray ends up wall slamming her. Ray, in real life, finds her and drags her out by her hand. She gets flustered that they're holding hands. Ray's like, I don't care, you're gonna come train. Ray establishes a cheerleading squad among the macho guys, and that I think that was entertaining. And then the episode ends, and I hate this, man. I hate this. The episode ends with him getting some kind of outfit that perfectly transforms him into a pretty girl. No longer does this muscle-bound freak have muscles. He's now a pretty slender girl. And he's going to go sneak into the 𝐜𝐴𝐚 Magic Academy, which I don't even know why he has to be a girl. Unless it's an all-girls school. Like, you could have just, you wore their uniform and snuck in there. Like, nobody knows who you are, Ray White. So, it's just so stupid. Now, if it's an all-girls school, okay, I get why he got the costume. But regardless, like, I just hate it. It's just so anime. And I just, when I say so anime, it's like, it sounds so negative. It's just so atypical. Like, why did you guys do this? Like, now, and the episode ends with him being a little girl who has the same white hair as Aryan. So we know that he's gonna, have this little girl help her find her sister. That's gonna be Aryan. That's gonna start his thing. And I can see the writing on the wall, and I just don't like where it's going. Which sucks, because I really love this anime. It's just so funny and so good. This episode just sucked. And where's Carol, man? So I don't know. I'm just disappointed in this episode. Again, this doesn't mean I hate the anime. It doesn't mean everything sucks. It just simply means this episode, to me, wasn't very good. Like a 4 out of 10 at best. I don't know. I'm going to leave there. I'm disappointed in this episode. So let me know what you guys thought about this episode down in the comments below. As always, I appreciate you being here. If you have nothing to say, leave me a comment with just an emoji. I'm going to see you guys for episode 7. Hopefully it's redeeming. Hopefully it's funny. Even if it's dumb and predictable, as long as it's funny, it's all I care about. So we'll see what happens. All right, my friends. Peace.